We all want to have access to safe water that supports healthy living. Therefore, our drinking water should not be polluted with hazardous substances. In this video, we will be looking at nitrate and its effect on water quality. Nitrate is made up of one nitrogen atom and 3 oxygen atoms. When this functional group, referred to as the nitrate ester, is bound to organic compounds, it is also called nitrates. Nitrate is made from nitrogen and oxygen atoms that are abundant in the Earth's atmosphere. Roughly 78% of the atmosphere is nitrogen and 21% is oxygen. However, most organisms cannot utilize atmospheric nitrogen because the 2 nitrogen atoms are bound together so strongly. But natural processes like lightning can break these bonds, creating nitrate from nitrogen and ozone or oxygen. Some microbes, called nitrogen-fixing bacteria, have the ability to convert non-usable atmospheric nitrogen into usable nitrogenous compounds. Nitrate is also present in smoke and exhaust gases. Agricultural fertilizers contain high concentrations of nitrates, as do sewage and manure, all of which stimulate plant growth by adding bioavailable nitrogen to the soil. Nitrate is highly water soluble, and runoff from fertilized farmland or waste streams from settlements with poor sanitation and wastewater treatment can pollute nearby water resources. It is important to know that there are areas where high levels of nitrate occur naturally in groundwater, and that is due to the local soil composition. Nitrate is required by plants, animals, and humans because the nitrogen that is contained within it is necessary for DNA replication and protein production. Many different foods contain nitrate because it is an important nutrient with a number of beneficial qualities. So it is not a bad or poisonous substance per se. However, when nitrate concentrations in water gets too high, it can affect the health of humans and the environment negatively. Nitrate, along with phosphate, stimulates the growth of algae in surface waters. This is not good because excessive algal growth leads to oxygen depletion in the water column, making it very difficult for other aquatic species to survive. This unhealthy condition is called eutrophication, and it is very common in areas where there is a lot of human activity. The health of the environment is not the only concern, as nitrate can also affect the health of humans. Nitrate itself is a stable and relatively unreactive molecule. So how can it affect our health? Well, when we consume the mostly harmless nitrate via food or water, it is taken up by our bodies and a large percentage of it gets concentrated in our saliva. Bacteria that live in our mouths convert the harmless nitrate into dangerous nitrite. That is a big problem because when nitrite ends up in the bloodstream, it can change hemoglobin and therefore damage red blood cells, leaving them incapable of carrying oxygen. This condition is called methemoglobinemia. The condition can severely affect the quality of life, and in extreme cases, it can even be fatal. The condition of an individual's oral health and the ability to grade the harmful nitrate by specific enzymes plays important roles in the progression or avoidance of this condition. Many other factors like bacterial infections, gut health, diet, and age also influence the outcome. As you can see, this is a very complex condition where some people may have no symptoms at a given level of nitrate consumption, while others who are more sensitive may develop methemoglobinemia. Studies have shown that children, and especially babies, are more susceptible than adults. High levels of nitrate may also cause other negative health effects. The South African National Standard for Drinking Water states that nitrate should not exceed 11 milligrams per litre. Consuming water that contains nitrate at levels lower than the WHO or the US EPA or the South African National Standard guidelines should not expose you to any risk of experiencing methemoglobinemia. Anything higher than those levels is not ideal for human consumption unless the water is treated before doing so. You can use a rapid dipstick test to measure the nitrate content of your drinking water. With this test, you will have the answer within a minute or two. However, if you desire a more accurate measurement, then it would be best to send a water sample to an accredited water laboratory. Nitrate is difficult to remove from water. Common household cartridge or carbon filter systems will not remove nitrates, nor will the boiling of water or chemical treatments like chlorination. Nitrates can be removed from water using treatment processes such as ion exchange, distillation, and reverse osmosis. Unfortunately, these technologies are costly due to their high energy demand, complex to perform and maintain, and typically generate unwanted waste products. If your water contains elevated nitrate levels that is above 11 mg per liter, it would be best to find an alternative drinking water source. You can still use the polluted water for other purposes like washing and for watering of plants. If you have no other option but to use the water for drinking, then it would be best to use a reverse osmosis system to remove the unwanted nitrate. Reverse osmosis treatment is used widely, allowing for a decent choice of different makes and models and better maintenance support for the homeowner than some other technologies. Just remember that water prepared via the reverse osmosis process lacks the salts that are usually present in drinking water, which presents its own challenges. This slide provides a summary of the information in the video. Feel free to pause the video if you want to have a closer look. Thank you for watching this video. We hope that you've learned something new about nitrate in drinking water.